A new sheriff's in town, I came to lay down low and leave you hanging off the edge like you're stuck at the ball. Don't need a chain, motherfucker, shit, I shine like a star and get a lot of good head chilling up in my car. You niggas tripping, let me get it, cause you.
What up, Chase? What's up, bro? What it do, man? Cool, man. Damn, bro. Man, I was looking at that video, bro, that, what that is? Yeah, house party.
Yeah.
This is what I want to know. And shout out to Grind, too. Shout out to Grind, you know. But how fun was it doing that video? Shout out to Box, too. I want to make sure you know. But how fun was it making that video, bro? I'm looking at that video. I said, man, I should have been at that motherfucker.
That bitch was lit.
That bitch was a real house party.
Let's just say that everybody who came to that motherfucker didn't regret missing work the next day. Didn't regret not coming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody who came there was excited. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That bitch was raw. That shit was raw, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was fun as fuck, bro.
Man,
that shit was fun as fuck.
Man, bro.
Hey, look, and then that was the most lit I've ever seen my nigga Grind.
Right.
That nigga was
he was lit though. He came through the door retarded, you know what I mean?
Look, check it out. We had a whole fucking plan on how we would come through the door.
Right.
The door was just supposed to like open. Man, Grind said,
yeah.
He kicked that bitch. He don't even realize he did that.
Right.
Watch the video. Look how fast that bitch came in and who the first motherfucker coming in.
See this ass.
And then check it out. I had a white chick. I forgot her name. I just want to say a white chick. I forgot her name. You heard me?
Right.
It was set up to when we come in, she was gonna hand me a drink. But shit, that nigga kicked the door in so fast, it threw her off.
Right. He
so I didn't give
his hand. You like this.
Nigga, he didn't give my drink till like 5 feet inside the house.
Right. Yeah, she right there knocked out by accident.
It was fun though, bro. It was fun.
So I heard the police came to the video shoot though. I'm just saying though, that you know that. I'm just saying. I'm surprised I ain't put that on camera though.
Shit, we tried.
Wait, they would have that.
Fuck no.
So what they say when they got there?
Man, first of all, I honestly think if we wouldn't have got that beginning scene, like if you watch the beginning scene of the video, how they got the cars pulling up,
right,
and they got the bikes behind us pulling up,
right.
It was that scene that got the police called on our ass.
Oh.
Because we came from up the street and the bikes was revving like vroom, vroom, vroom. And then like they was popping wheelies and shit in the street. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? A neighbor or somebody had heard that and they called police on us and shit.
Wow.
But look though, they gave us 2 chances though. They came twice. Hold on, Brian in the building too. They came twice, right, Brian?
Yeah.
First time they came, they gave us a warning. They was talking about the loud music.
Right.
But that was so confusing to me because I was like, the bike antics had already happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the second time they called, they talking about the bikes.
Right.
The motherfucker.
That was already done.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think they was just kind of like waiting out the neighborhood or some shit like that.
Right.
For another excuse. I don't think nobody called the second time. But yeah, that house party video sure was raw, bro. Like they got a lot of current hot motherfuckers in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
That's in that video.
Johnny Domino too. His crazy ass.
Yeah, Fletch. My homegirl Taylor J.
Right.
Shit, Grind, of course. My nigga Fletch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Lil Box.
PK.
Yeah, PK1. Yeah.
That's probably one of the reasons why they called too. He was on the bike going hard too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so ChaYsuh, what made you come up with that name, bro? Like what gave you a reason to choose that name?
To be honest with you, I really didn't choose the name.
Okay.
The name was kind of chosen for me.
Okay.
And when people hear ChaYsuh, they think like paper chaser.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was up to me, it'd be more like dream chaser.
Ooh.
But the origins of my name came from me just always speaking my mind and people just saying, yeah, that nigga, that's straight no chaser.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like with the alcohol and shit.
Right.
I mean, like, man, let me 2 shots of vodka with the Red Bull chaser or whatever chaser, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And people just like, man, nigga, straight no chaser.
Right.
And I just kind of stuck with it. And at first I used to spell it CHASA, but you know, when it comes to the search engines and shit, they had all type of organizations with that spelling. So I changed it to CHAYSUH, which actually it's spelled how it's pronounced, ChaYsuh.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Because I remember I used to talk to him. I used to call you Casher.
And
I was like, what Cash? He said ChaYsuh.
Hey, my nigga Brian used to get mad about that. And then I used to get pissed too. Like, I done heard ChaYsuh, I done heard ChaYsuh,
right.
I done heard ChaYsuh.
But if you actually read it,
yeah, and that's all you ever
you know what I'm saying? If you
that's
actually
all you
look
ever
at the
do.
letters.
We just sounded out the syllables.
Right.
Chay, C-H-A-Y, Chay, S-U-H, suck, ChaYsuh.
Right.
Easy.
So what motivates you? What gets you? What continue? What make you keep going? You know, cause like we were talking off camera. You say you'll never stop again. You know, you say you'll never slow down again. So what making you say that? What's making you keep going like you're going? Cause you is going hard right now.
The fact that people think I can't do it, and the fact that you know, I got 2 kids, and it's like my life was hard enough coming up.
Right.
It's no excuse. Like in the position that I'm in, the knowledge that I have, the things that I could do, it's no excuse on why their life should be just as bad as mine was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then let me fix that too, though. It's like not saying my life was like completely horrible.
Right.
I'm talking about as far as like the struggles and shit. Everybody gonna go through problems.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, you know, stressing about money and shit.
Right. That's
Like, cause that it shouldn't be a problem for them. You know what I'm saying? And then also, I just look around and I just see like that it don't matter what you doing.
Yeah.
It's like the industry don't even care no more.
Right.
Real talk.
That's true.
So you saying? So you're saying like, okay.
So explain that further though.
I'm about to right now. So you saying that this guy right here, he got a nice beat. It could have been made by Grind, Woody Slim, anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The beat roll, it suck you in, and you get on there and you just start yelling some catchy shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then you can blow.
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know,
I really get you now.
Yeah. But let's just say a nigga with some talent get on that same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick Lamar's or J. Cole's and shit. It wasn't easy for them to blow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to call myself no Kendrick or no J. Cole, but I'm definitely more lyrical than the average person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely pay attention to my content more than the average person.
And you also take time when it comes to, especially the music video. That's one, you know, that's one thing that I like to see, a person that, you know, that's something that I can't think of his name right
Joe
now.
Mexican?
No, he'll rap, and I don't mean no disrespect, but Vaughn the artist.
Oh yeah, Vaughn.
He take the same type of intensity.
That's my nigga. Shout out to Vaughn.
Yeah, you know, you look at some of his videos and you like, man, it's some nice shit. Like you really, you know what I'm saying? Like you got a plot. Same shit with you. Like you can go through any of your videos, any of them, you can just do like this, lottery.
Right.
And the motherfucker got a nice ass plot. Got something going on. Got some special guests.
I take a lot of pride. That's why, like, it's not gonna from this like year and forward. It's not gonna take me long to drop videos no more because I got my formula down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it took me a while to do videos because first of all, it was the financial situation of it because them shits cost money.
It's true.
You know, especially fucking with Joe Mexican. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
living.
definitely shout out to Joe Mexican, man. That Joe showed me so much more. Boy, we ain't gonna get into that.
Right.
We ain't gonna get into that. Let's talk about that man should have been charging me 5 bands for a video.
Right.
And charged me such and such. You heard me?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's keep moving. But I got my formula down packed now. And it's like now I don't even record a song unless I can see a visual for it.
Right.
It could be a dope idea. Let's just say I probably had like 8 bars for something, right? And then let's just say the next day I come back to that song in my Google Keep, because that's what I use, Google Keep. Shout out to Google. I probably just made a nigga some money or some shit. Google Keep the truth.
Bro.
So, you know, and I come back, you know, I put the little thumbnail and I come back on it and I peep it, and then, you know what I'm saying, I like go through it again and probably add a couple more bars, and then they don't even become a song. I just ended up throwing that on something else that had already started.
Right.
Because I didn't see a visual for those bars, but I saw a visual of those bars being a visual of something I previously already written that just was undone.
Right, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So I'm complex, bro, and my thing is I'm trying to be more speedy about me being more consistent. I'm trying to be more speedy of putting out music, dog.
Right.
Because me, honestly, I feel like it's taking too long.
Right.
The last full project I put out was 2016. High definition.
Right.
Like that's 2 years ago, dog.
Right.
But in them 2 years, I've recorded buku music.
Right. ChaYsuh and Grind.
Yeah.
Grind and ChaYsuh. How that started?
That shit started way back in 7th grade at Buck Forest Middle, nigga.
Woo! 7th grade, wow.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Man, I'm trying to think what part I want to start this from. 7th grade is when I met Grind. And what was so funny, I was giving him a tour of the school, and he just so happened to see me on this. You know, Buck Forest had the 6th grade hall, 7th grade hall, 8th grade hall. He just so happened to see me on the 7th grade hall, him and somebody up on the lockers. And he swore to God I was a bully. But little did he know I was really defending myself from a motherfucking bully.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ended up having the same PE class, and we just got to running it, talking and shit. And he used to be on the bleachers and shit, like with the pens and the pencils and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, doing this thing. You know me, I was already like a nobody ass nigga, but I had some little rap skills, so I see all these females around, I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to rap. You know what I'm saying?
It came.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, he used to beat on the tables and the bleachers and shit, and we just used to rap, and like, man, we should form a rap group. And then we formed a rap group, and some of them original members is like still in the friend circle to this day. Like Vaughn. Vaughn was a part of that too.
For real?
This shit go deep.
Bro?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A couple other people too. And not saying I got a problem with them, I'm just not gonna mention their names because I'm not sure what they doing nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
True. Right.
But you know, it went from there, and then 8th grade, and you know, 9th grade at Bel Air, and it's like it kind of paused after that because that school, after that school year was over with, Grind ended up going to like boot camp.
Oh really?
Shit, yeah, that nigga was bad. That nigga mama or his daddy couldn't do nothing with him.
Damn.
That nigga went to boot camp, YCP, Youth Challenge Program, nigga. I was bad too, but I just ain't get caught like the nigga got caught.
Shit, my mom put me on probation for real shit.
But you know, I went to another school after 9th grade, and you know, I was just thinking about my nigga because I started taking my rap more serious, and I was trying to link with him. You know what I'm saying? And I was calling a house and shit, and you know, his mom was like, Chris in boot camp. And like, Chris still in boot camp. Like, I called multiple times, and then this one time I was working at the Dean Tower on Florida Boulevard. And what the fuck? I was processing payments for some shit. I forgot exactly what it was. But when I got off that day, I had thought about him, and I called him, and his mom was like, instead of saying he in boot camp, she was like, hold on. So she ended up handing him the phone, like, man, what up, nigga? Like, who this? I said, man, this is lady, nigga. Oh, what up? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what you been up to? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Man, let's chill. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we all go through shit. I'm just say what it was. You know, he's like, I said, man, come through and fuck with me, man. He's like, shit, I don't get paid to Friday. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, can you make it to my house? He's like, where you stay at? I stayed in Glen Oaks. I told him where I stayed at. And I said, man, if you can make it to my house, I'll put some gas in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And it's just been back on feet after that. You know what I'm saying? You know, he came through or whatever, and we just started running it. And for the first, half a year and a half, 2 years, I don't even fucking know. I lost track of the time, but it wasn't even about no music. We was just going hard, man. We were just friends and just partying, you know what I'm saying? We fucked with music, but it wasn't as serious as it should have been. You know what I'm saying? But eventually it came down to it, and it was a situation going down with the people who. That's what it was. I was fucking with a team, and he was fucking with a team. So that's why when me and him kicked it was strictly just friendship. But something went wrong in his camp, and shit was going wrong in my camp. So we ended up just like linking together and just doing it together. And it just fell through so fucking naturally. You know what I'm saying? And it was just history from there.
So
I just feel like this shit about to get real crazy.
how do you feel about the real and the fake that's going on in the rap game? You can talk about Baton Rouge, but if you want, you can talk about nationwide too. Or as a rap game as a whole.
Baton Rouge is just a small city that's in a state that's a part of a country. So the shit ain't started here.
Right.
There's a lot of trains and shit that was started here that got stolen. But I'm talking as far as like the real and the fake, people just seeing what they see on the Instagram, and the Facebook, Snapchats and shit. Like, it's mostly the younger kids though. I'm 30. I don't really know too many people my age that's out there acting dumb.
Right.
But I just feel like people think when they hit that post button on their Instagram and that picture go up, and then them lights start rolling in.
Oh Lord.
You know, I start thinking that they think they really that person that they posted on that picture that they really not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
That's why you don't see me posting no pictures with money.
Right.
Cause money come and money go. Nigga, I might post a picture with some money, and then a week later I might be broke again.
True.
Shit, you gotta keep that same energy. Cause
Yeah,
I mean,
do it
these
anyway.
niggas that saw you nigga, you just posted $5 grand, 10 grand. Nigga, they want to see that every week now.
That's how a lot of
You
niggas
see?
get killed too.
Nigga,
Not having that money.
Facts.
You talking, nigga? We believe that you got it, nigga. Where is that?
Say, bro, I got a person that ran a story down to me on how they ran up on a nigga, and that nigga was flexing like he had it, and he said, man, bro, I could have walked away. Well, say, I whooped his ass just because
That's a real money, boy.
he said, I whooped his ass just because he was lying. Talking about, that ain't that wasn't my money and this and that.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, oh, shit. I said, boy, you glad they ain't world star your ass for that one. Because it's one of y'all, it's
Just let them slide today. Just today. Just
but,
yeah, these niggas.
hey, these niggas on some funny shit.
That's a damn
I'm
shame.
bred different, I ain't down with y'all fucking with. I chill different, live different on that money shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hustle
That's
different
how
so
they
y'all
want you to
kind
play.
ain't fucking with.
Yeah, that's the way they play it.
Yeah, y'all niggas on some funny shit.
They gonna hear a piece of, because I got some of that coming in there too. Yeah. Now, I got some questions from your Instagram followers and your Twitter followers. Don't worry, it ain't number 5 that's chosen. Okay. This is the question from Tina Wells. Who is your favorite rapper?
I got 2 absolute favorite rappers. I got a top 5, but I got 2 absolute favorite rappers. The first one is Pimp C, and the other one is Max Manella. Like, and I just fuck with them niggas. Like back, like as far as like when Max Manella go, being from Baton Rouge, you know, coming up middle school and shit like that, everybody had their favorite rappers. Like middle school and high school, like some was like fucking with Boosie and Webby and all of that. I fuck with Boosie and Webby, but I related more to Max.
Right.
You heard me? I related more to Max Manella. As far as Pimp C go, man, it's like my mouth always got me in a lot of trouble.
Right.
Not beat up,
Right.
but got me in a lot of
I know
trouble.
it's
Conflict. and shit.
conflict, yeah.
And Pimp always been an old outspoken ass nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just felt how he always just spoke his mind. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah, them my favorite rappers. Max Manella and Pimp C.
This question is from Shorty Oso _thick. What is your ideal woman?
Man, first of all, I like a woman that's fun.
Right.
She gotta be outgoing, spontaneous. She gotta understand that I love music and I plan on being in the spotlight as far as like going with it and be cool with that.
Okay.
Somebody who's supportive, affectionate, definitely loyal. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And just, it's hard to kind of say fuck with me for me.
Right.
Because a lot of people come to situations for their own motives. But I guess it depends on what part of life you in.
Right. I
feel like in my current moment of life, I still got the time to find something that's genuinely fucking with me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I think I got that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you'd asked me this question 5 years from now, a year from now, then it'd have been a whole different set of answers. But
right.
You feel me?
Right.
I'm really not hard to please, man.
Right.
I'm really not, despite what females might fucking think. It's just my Dipset game is just so strong, bro.
Right.
Like, I ain't gonna say first fuck up. Well, I guess what the first offense is, but definitely second or third, I'm Dipset. Like my homegirl Taylor J tell you. I'm like, matter of fact, Taylor here. Taylor, my first sign of bullshit, what I do?
Dipset.
You gotta say it loud. What?
Dipset.
Yeah, I Dipset. First sign of bullshit. Reason for being is because I done seen too many people just give too many chances on shit and just end up being in a 40-year-old relationship and unhappy. You know what I'm saying? And then they be like, damn, I should have left your ass 20 years ago.
It's too
or
late
10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather, exactly. I'd rather leave a situation and let it come back to me if it's for me than as opposed to just forcing myself to be in something that I definitely don't feel is right for me right now.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, this is from, your third question is from Kiona J.
Yeah.
It says, who are you looking forward to working with? And it says, the second part of the question is, old school and current school of hip hop.
Old school, I'm gonna go with, shit. I want to name one person, but I'm gonna say Scarface and Zero. But then, can you really call? Well, you know what? Scarface and Zero. Because I mean, because Zero definitely from the old school,
right?
But he's so a part of time,
right?
He don't seem like he old school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, Zero and old school. I say Zero old school. Zero and Scarface.
Okay. Anybody from Baton Rouge you want to work with? Just to extend the question from, well, you know, I'm adding to the question. Anybody from Baton Rouge you'd like to work with?
Max Manelli, CeeLo.
Okay. They definitely some legends.
Mm-hmm.
Your fourth question is from Thomas J _21, and it reads, what gives you so much confidence to be so free? And it has the statement, you seem so unbothered about everything, and I aspire to be like that.
First of all, you gotta know how to turn your I don't give a fuck button on. That's facts. Like first, because it was a time when I gave a fuck about what everybody thought about me, what they was gonna say about me. If I did this, what was they gonna think? How was they gonna feel? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that shit don't make or break you, because that's only their opinion and they thoughts of you. Like, you gotta think about it. We in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's 7 billion people in this motherfucking world. For them couple hundred, maybe 1,000, if you got them many people that don't like you, that shit won't make or break you. So I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna fake and gain a fake ass fan base that you ain't gonna be able to say sustainable to? You ain't gonna be able to keep consistent with it because it's a whole fucking lie. That's why a lot of these rappers come on one song and fall off, because they're not being themselves. Or you rather just be yourself and just take the long ride and really gain a true loyal fan base off of you being who the fuck you are and being successful. Like look at Tech Nine, look at Hopsin. You know what I'm saying? Look at like every time T.I. drops something, that bitch go at least gold. And T.I. ain't been like no super major artist in like what 4-5 years or some shit like that. Like when you come out and you be yourself, man. Like look at Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Like Boosie got one of the most diehard fan bases I've ever fucking seen. Like next to Tech Nine.
Right.
And a lot of people don't know who Tech Nine is.
Right.
But Tech Nine is the most successful independent underground artist ever.
Right.
And if you don't take my word for it, do your research.
Do your research.
I'm telling you, Strange Music, Travis O'Gwen, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas just be themselves and they just be free. And I feel like it's better for you to just be yourself. Like if I say something, okay, this about to look. I'm about to prove my point. Okay, if I say something and this how I feel, I'm just gonna explain to my mama later on. You know what I'm saying? Because I might be like, fuck this, fuck that. My mama might not like it, but I'm gonna be like, Mama, this is why I feel the way I feel. And you know what? My mama gonna respect it. You know what I'm saying? Cussing is one thing that I do a lot of. I try to be better on it, but then when I try to censor myself, it don't sound right. So I just be like, fuck it. Be yourself, be free. Not trying to sound ignorant, just go with your move. Be who you is. Don't try to fit in to nothing that's not you. Right. Because you're not going to be comfortable. Right. You might be comfortable for the time being, but when it really comes down to your personal happiness, it's going to bother you because you're going to see everybody else out there being free, but yet you sit on ground rules and shit that you done set your own self up for trying to fit in with something else. So fuck it. I mean, I'd rather somebody just take me for what I am, this cussing, loud mouth ass motherfucker, than to me to try to be like, oh, I'm good and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Real
I'm
talk.
chaser, nigga. Straight no chaser, nigga.
No chaser, man.
Point blank period. Vodka shot straight, no juice, nigga. Bow. Real shit.
Okay, your final question is from Princess. How do you feel about the Baton Rouge rap scene? Or hip hop scene, rather?
I feel like Baton Rouge got a lot of talent. But I also feel like that it's like these artists get on and they get hot. And they build a fraternity around the other hot artists. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it could be an artist that's not necessarily in that fraternity right now, but they know that artist got everything it takes to be there. They'll still shut them out just to fuck with what's hot right now. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that pattern doesn't work. Because there's been so many artists in Baton Rouge that been popping and fall off, popping and fall off. And if you notice, people just hop on this wave, hop on that wave, hop on this wave, hop on that wave, as opposed to just being straight up solid and just riding with the talent and just riding with what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it shouldn't be no fraternity. You know, if you go to a club right now, let's just say if we had a city meeting of all the rappers and singers in Baton Rouge, and it was at a certain location, right? I can bet $1,000 that I can legit give if I lose, that when it comes in, when everybody walk in that club, or whatever location that we go into, it's gonna be all the rappers with a buzz on this side, and it's gonna be all the rappers who up and coming on that side. Real talk. As opposed to everybody just being right there in the fucking middle and mingling with each other. Right. Well, how I feel about the Baton Rouge music scene, bro, I feel like they got a lot of talent. But I feel like the shit just like broken up into fraternities. You know what I'm saying? It could be a nigga that's hot and on top, and know a nigga that don't have the same status as him or her currently, but it still like look down at them like they nothing. Like me and Grind, they had this Call of Arms meeting some years back, and if I'm not mistaken, it was when Soulja Boy stole the Drive Dance.
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? And who it was, DJ Marquise was like, all Baton Rouge artists need to stand up. All Baton Rouge artists need to click up. You know what I'm saying? And it sounded good. And me and Grind was all with it. Right. I was all for it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it was like this on purpose, bro, but that's why I got my analogy, bro, and my thought process of I feel like the rappers with a buzz got a whole fraternity going on. Because when we went up in that spot, it was the up and coming artists like me, Grind, and so many other artists on this side, and all the other artists who had the buzz and the popularity on that side. As opposed, like now we supposed to be meeting up to, you know what I'm saying, be for the greater good, and finally take over the fact that these niggas keep stealing from us. Because, I mean, niggas talking about jig this, jig that, ratchet this, ratchet that. All that shit started down here.
Right.
So many dances started down here in Louisiana.
Right.
So many people steal from us and don't nobody do nothing about it.
Right.
And I honestly feel like his plan was to put a stop to that. But I really feel like it ain't serving no purpose. I feel like all we did was just got drunk, shot the shit, and went home. Like real talk. I mean, but me and Grind came there to really mingle. Like that's how I felt. Like I said, I felt like we just came in there. We shook some fake ass hands. And not saying they fake individuals. Right. I just felt like people just came there because they thought it was cool. Right. Me and Grind came there really to try to do this shit.
Right.
And it's not, it wasn't even just me and Grind. It was other artists in there who had the same mindset as us. Right. You know what I'm saying? But when we got there, it just seemed like a whole bunch of bullshit. And I'm not saying it was supposed to be like that from the jump. Maybe in the beginning it was supposed to be like some real shit. Right. But I mean, I guess when everybody starts seeing their friends and they frat brothers, you know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that terminology.
Look, I'm just saying, like that's what it seemed like.
That's what it is, though.
You know, when they started seeing their frat brothers, they started mingling and talking, and you know, there's like fuck what the cause was for. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just stuck around a little bit longer and we dipset it, man. Like we dipped, cause I mean it was bullshit. And as far as that light shit go, you right, because it's a whole bunch of lights. It's like there's a whole bunch of lights in this room right now. Y'all just don't see it because the camera on me. And we all used to be surrounded by a whole bunch of mosquitoes. Just like my boy Ben Rex said, like, you know, a mosquito would try to fool you and think they doing you a favor by hanging around your light, but without your light, them motherfuckers wouldn't even be around you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when I was down here, where the fuck you was at? You know what I'm saying? You were nowhere around. And it's like, nah, nigga, get a little shine, you want to come act like you was there. Here's what it is. If you want to reach me, Instagram is king.ChaYsuh. King, period, ChaYSUH. My business email if you're trying to, you know, work with me or whatever, grindstarz@gmail.com, GRINDSTARZ@gmail.com. Facebook ChaYsuh, ChaYSUH. Twitter ChaYsuh, ChaYSUH, man. I mean, a lot of y'all already know who the fuck I am and how I'm coming, man. I appreciate everybody who's been down and supporting. 100. ChaYsuh, nigga.